So this is going to be a review of The Escape Room by Megan Goldin. Um, this is going to be a spoiler review because I have some thoughts on this. So basically, the whole premise is it's like two sides of two different stories. You've got these people who work for this company that are at that get involved in an escape room, and basically it's not all what it seems. It doesn't seem like a normal escape room, and it looks bad. And then you get other chapters by this girl Sarah, yeah, Sarah, and how she like got the job and everything like that. So I have a little bit of issues with this, just a little bit. So first off, when I thought, oh, the title of it being an escape room, I thought, oh my god, this is gonna be one of those films where it's been set up by some kind of killer and stuff like that. But as you start reading it, it reminded me a little bit of the film The Firm with Tom Cruise in it. If you've not seen it, you should check it out. And then until it gets to the end, it kind of falls flat. So I was like, oh, it's getting exciting, because it sort of came across that this company was kind of corrupt, because they were sort of like bribing. It came across the managers like bribing them with like bonuses and stuff like that. So it came across as maybe this is a corrupt company, which it is, kind of is. It does mention it near the end, but I feel that should have been the whole center point of the actual story. Because of this, I wish the main story wasn't on Sarah and it was on Lucy instead, because in the end it turns out she was like the forefront of this scam which was happening, which didn't make, which, to be honest with you, it wasn't a full on sort of like the company completely corrupt. It was more like of sort of out of the blue sort of thing that would sort of benefit all these workers, or a group of them anyway, which she ended up calling this whole mission like the circle. So it wasn't a fully sort of corrupt company, which I'd hoped it would be. So there was that. But even if they were just going to do it from that front, I wish they went through Kathy. Like, I could have started off with Kathy, and then when she died, not Kathy, with Lucy, and then obviously after she's died, then go back to Sarah on how she discovers what had happened, and you know, how she takes her revenge. So because of that, I'm not really a massive fan of it. Also, when it came to the escape room and it being like sort of scary, it wasn't really. I think it was more of like a psychological sort of thing. Her intentions were, well, Sarah's intentions were for it, but it was alright. It just wasn't as I hoped it before. I think, as I said, I thought it could have been written better instead of doing from Sarah's point of view. For the most part, I think he should have stuck to the girl that had died. So for me, it was a bit disappointing. It was looking exciting. As I said, it looked like a proper corrupt company which is happening, and I thought it'd be like Sarah finding out how corrupt she was, that this company was corrupt and everything like that. But it in the end it didn't end like that, which is disappointing. I think because a lot of things were all happening at once. I think calling it the escape room is a little bit misleading, because in the end it wasn't really necessarily a escape room. It was more like a trap sort of thing. But it was alright. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. I wouldn't necessarily be keeping it in my collection. But yeah, that is it for this review. So bye guys.